Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is a Gemini full moon that is happening on the 18th in the sun sign Gemini. I do want to say, disclaimer, I am not an astrologer, nowhere near, but I do a lot of research prior to bringing you guys solar eclipse, full moons, new moons, and things of that nature, just so we can understand energies. I do have a bunch of cards that are going to be out. So stay tuned. If you want to pass the intro, go to the cards, you can. It's in the timestamp, but I suggest that we understand what this Gemini full moon is all about. So we are preparing ourselves for these energies, for this is the final full moon of 2021 coming into a close. Let's start with the notes. If you're not a subscriber, tap the button, hit the bell, for I will be uploading every sign for 2022 and so much more that is going to be coming out. So just bear with me, and thank you for supporting my channel. So Gemini full moon, full moons are all about letting go. They are about completion. So we come to a completion of cycles that we have been experiencing. So what are you finishing up during this full moon? And Gemini is a sign of duality, right? It's the immortal and the mortal, the physical and the spiritual. So we're really looking at things right now from a different perspective. This is all about you understanding that right now the sun is in the Galactic Center. So that means new energies going beyond what you have experienced. Are you living the story that you were born, right? Or is it balanced with the heart of the universe, the Galactic Center? This is the cosmic shift that we're all experiencing at this time. Those are tuned in and tapped in and turned on with energies, with the cosmic forces. And by now recognizing that, oh my God, we're not just this physical body, that there's so much more to us that we were not told. And now there's this great awakening happening between our experiences, between what's going on within the world, what you have been taught, and really looking at all these belief systems and letting go, emptying ourselves with that mindset that has been given to us. So we are now looking at what is true for us, for the higher mind, in the direction that you're headed in 2022. So full moons is illumination over our consciousness, a sense of self, our emotions, where you're receiving messages, what you're contemplating and choosing. Remember, again, Gemini, the sign of choices, right? It's the Lover's card in the deck. So it's about decisions and choices, the two sides. You've been thinking one way, now we're switching to a higher consciousness, that Galactic Center that we are galactic beings. So really recognizing that if this is new language for you, your oversoul, your soul is planting these seeds within you to help you wake up to a new version, to a new mindset, to a new way of showing up for yourself again as we're stepping into 2022. Choices that you're going to do next, right? Thinking it through. So bringing awareness and shedding light on what within your life you want to change, and how you think, how you communicate. Is it time for you to live your truth? Are you living your truth? Are you living your own identity at this time? So there's things that are being shining the light. It's the illumination of the full moon. So in order to release prior and stepping into 2022, because we had that solar eclipse in 2021 of June, we had the lunar eclipse. So we've had a lot of endings, beginnings, light codes, down codes, that have been coming down for us, and really looking at things from different perspectives. Like really the universe is saying, wake up, stepping into your sovereignty, really claiming this, shifting your own mentality, your own belief systems, looking at things from a different perspective than the way that you have been operating. So what have you learned? What you have learned in 2021, and where you now can contemplate, release, and let go, or ready to say, within the mental adjustments and your perspective. And going back to, we are the universe expressing itself in the avatar. So this is the avatar. God source universe is expressing itself through the avatar, through you. So It's not that you are the experience. Oversoul soul is expressing itself through you. How are you expressing yourself? How are you living your truth, your own authenticity at this time? And this is what is being turned on. Meditation is a way to connect to the oversoul, to the higher self, in quieting the chatter, right? The chatter is just of the mind. The soul doesn't chatter. It's the mind that is used to all the beliefs that you have given it. So it's operating based on all that you have learned thus far. So really differentiating between your soul, higher consciousness, and the chatter based on past beliefs, based on past thoughts, based on what has been given to you as here you go, this is what you're to believe, and this is your truth, and you better do it this way. So now you're waking up to this, wait a minute, there's more to this existence than those belief systems. So you're dismantling a lot of those belief systems. And now saying the Gemini full moon, you may unlock your new higher self of consciousness. So it's an opportunity to see things from a broader, higher perspective. Full moon is here to illuminate on the answer you're looking for. Just allow yourself to receive this information. There can be a push-pull between relationships, freedom, boundaries. In order to balance these, acknowledge the lessons and wisdom what the past has taught you, and embrace new possibilities that are ahead. Ask how you can shift past habits, thoughts, mindsets that block you from feeling free and expanding your truest self. And then we go on to Gemini is the storyteller. So what story are you telling yourself? There's a new narrative that is being written by you if you allow this to happen. So you're looking at your story and you're welcoming a new story, right, based on higher consciousness in 2022. And again, going back to the eclipses, you're now navigating and exploring this year what you have learned. You're honoring what downloads have come to you, what is your truth, and now you're looking at things. So Gemini, how you are thinking and talking about your journey, about what it is that you are creating. Is it negative? Is it based on lack? Is it based on old belief systems? And now you're just looking at that, right? We're just looking at it and we're saying, is this really my truth? So there's a deep down emotional and spiritual shift that is taking place. Mental health. What are you doing today that matters? What are you doing today that matters? Are you exercising the mental clarity? Again, meditation, going outside is really useful during your daily practice to begin with, but especially during these heightened energies. So going back to the masculine, the feminine, the Gemini, the physical identity, the spirit identity, the spirit, the oversoul that's seeing your progress, seeing your, helping you, guiding you, connecting with you, channeling through you, looking at synchronicities, looking at the things that are coming up for you, the thoughts that you are having. And this is about you speaking that which you desire into the universe. Gemini, communication. So what are you communicating? Really pay attention, become really aware of the things that you are downloading and what you communicate, and really look at, is this from the higher self or still from the past self? So you can really look at these energies and navigate through them. There's a reset of what you have experienced, and now it's again from a Galactic Center, from a higher perspective. So what you need in life with relationships and change. So there's a change in your values, your belief systems, and expressing these things in a new way. Let's see what Angel is here, and we're gonna just go through this really quickly. And we have ceremonies and celebration, the card of the Emerald. Celebrating, honoring what you have experienced up to this point, and you're celebrating a new version of yourself, of the thought, of the things that you desire. So it's time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, anniversaries, and so forth. So for me, it's a completion of those. So if you're letting a relationship go, and also right now is a time where people are coming into contact with their other half, whether it's your twin flame, whether it's the other soul, whether it's the connection with you and yourself, whatever that this is, there's a time of celebration, and it's perfect, right? Because we're coming into the new year. So yeah, we're celebrating all that we've experienced in 2021. And boy, was there a lot to experience. Bring love into the situation. The new moon in Aquarius, believe in the impossible, and what do you need to release? The 3 cards that fell out. Yes, because love is all there is. So you're having compassion and love for all your experiences. What do you need to release? Again, the doubt, guilt, shame, negativity, lack, fear. These are the things that are being released. The version of you that is no longer stepping into this higher frequency. So again, having compassion and love for your journey up until this point, as you're stepping into and believing that that which you are desiring is possible. This is about training your mind in really stepping into these energies with you, right? It's working together. So having the Gemini, the duality, really working together and co-creating with that. Breathe love into your life. Again, remind yourself to breathe and be, feel, receive abundance. All that you desire is achievable. Absolutely. So again, when we're operating, Gemini is so much about the mind, but when we're bringing the heart into our experiences, those things that have been experienced and the things that are yet to be experienced, but being experienced in the now moment based on your thoughts and your beliefs, and bringing those in alignment, feeling and really receiving the abundance of all that you desire within the now moment. Remember, there is no past, there is no future. Everything is happening simultaneously in the present moment. So in the present moment, if we're bringing thoughts of fear, thoughts of lack, thoughts of what didn't happen, you're recreating that, hence going into 2022. But when you become aware and you bring attention and compassion to your experiences, and there's a detachment, a letting go of those experiences, blessing those experiences for the lessons that it brought you. Now you're preparing yourself and stepping into with clarity, with wisdom from the higher soul, right? From the higher self, from a Christ consciousness, which is what? Love. Love is all there is. You are love. You are source. Energy itself. You are energy. What are you giving energy to? To those thoughts. Remember, whatever you're giving energy to, whatever beliefs you're giving it to, hence that is your belief system, and that is what you are creating. So you want to really look at what you're believing. We have self-love. I love this card. Absolutely. Again, how are you nurturing yourself? You know, the feminine and the masculine, you know, how are you nurturing the things, the thoughts that come up? You know, is there an action that comes up that you want to create? How are you nurturing that? How are you taking care of yourself? Are you still out trying to please other people? So it's about you really asking yourself, you know, what can I do for me that is my heaven today? And as you do that, you're actually spreading that love by honoring yourself. So it's really a time of honoring your own beliefs and taking and nurturing yourself, going outside, meditating, eating raw vegan foods, and really being in conscious contact with the oversoul. If something doesn't feel right, or if you're entertaining a relationship or a job or ideas that don't feel right, is that self-love? How are you still into things that don't feel right to you, right? You're to recognize that the universe is abundance. You're just to become a vibrational match to this that is already in the ethers. So it's in coming in alignment. We have nature spirits. I respect all of nature's elements, beings, and help preserve life on earth. Again, about going outside. You're not doing this alone, and really recognize you're not doing this alone. I am in harmonious flow with the moon's energy in all phases of life with the moon goddess. Yes, so everything is a cycle. We're going through cycles right now, and it's about you really honoring the cycles that we are going through in great big love. Yes, the universe is sending you a great big love, and this great big love is the cosmic love of the universe, and you're to really recognize that. You know, are you really feeling the love? Are you being love? Are you spreading love? So today, invite love with a capital L into your inquiry, whatever that this is. So it's about your intimate conscious connection with others and with the universe. You don't have to wait for a partner to receive this love. Again, how are you giving this to yourself? a final card out is I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. Until next time, sending you love and light. Namaste.